As a fan of a club, I support Millwall. If my manager was coming out and praising an opposition manager like this ahead of a big game, what sort of message does that send? Why are we blowing smoke up the behind of Bielsa all the time? He's a good manager, yeah, great. But what sort of message is Mark Bowen sending to his players ahead of that game tonight? It's a huge game. Does he want his players to be in awe of Bielsa and Leeds and the way they play? He shouldn't. You can have a quiet respect. You can shake hands on the touchline, and you can have a little drink after with Bielsa if you want. But why is everyone fawning all over him all the time? For me, it's weak management. You come out and you talk about your team and stop, praising Leeds United and Bielsa all the time. They're all doing it. All of them. They're in awe of Bielsa and Leeds. And if you keep doing it, they're going to keep beating you. I think it sends a wrong message to your players who are going to go out there tonight thinking that Leeds are the better side, that he's the better manager, that it goes out with a losing mentality. Don't start talking about how good other people are. You talk about yourself. And if you ask the question about how good you think Bielsa is, say, I respect him. I don't really want to talk about him, though. I want to talk about my team. I want to focus on my team. Sends out a poor message to the players. Tony Mowbray was gushing about him the other day, saying he'd love to see him in the Premier League. He's been great for English football. Who cares, mate? Concentrate on your own team. You lost against them because you probably gave your players a mentality that Leeds were better and that Bielsa's a better coach.
Let me tell you why that's utter nonsense. Pep Guardiola called him the best coach in the world, Bielsa. He doesn't get much wrong, does he?
Yeah, but Leeds and Man City haven't gone face to face with each other. We're talking. Bowen's been speaking to talkSPORT yesterday, to James Savundra yesterday. That's where that clip came from.
Yeah,
and that's ahead of this game tonight. I want to see my manager on the touchline. I want there to be a bit of needle between managers. I want there to be that kind of fighting, competitive spirit.
What do you want him to say?
I don't want them respecting. If you can respect them in private, don't blow smoke up their behinds, Jim. Because for me, it just shows a weak, losing mentality. You sending a poor message to players who think that Leeds are going to be better. I think you're giving an advantage to Leeds that you don't need to give to them. As a fan of football and a football club that take on Leeds United, I don't want to hear my manager come out and fawn all over Bielsa. I think it's weak.